I think first and foremost,
very strong scaling coming in, but the set pick, the set pick is coming in, Ox. The set pick is here. What do you think about this, Ox?
Dude, I love set for Cho. Oh baby, I love that pick.
Yeah, you know, me being Mr. Ashin here. Look at this hard engage coming in, the pick potential, Ox. It's off the charts.
It is, right? And that's what we want from AL, that early momentum, the mid jungle in particular, fan of the picks, fan of the plays, the aggression. But thing is, right, Trundle good matchup into the Xin Zhao.
What they're able to kind of work with right now is we do see that Bubu's already fully completed his first item. The first most important item for the Gwen is the I'm gonna stop myself there straight away as we do see Shane getting caught out. He flashed for flash, but with the haymaker punches him right down. That's gonna be first blood to anyone's legend.
And that's what we expect from this bot lane. Cho and Betty definitely punching above their weight consistently this season. Either secure a pretty large amount of gold investment for Betty, or they can look to put it down mid. They can look to use it for priority. But now they're trying to find a play here. She has no mana, so this could be a good angle.
It's going to be a very good angle. They go straight in. Xiaohao does pop down the ultimate as he tries to keep himself alive. Beishong now flashing away to see if he can keep himself alive, but he cannot. Another good pick here for anyone's legend, and it does feel like they're a little bit more coordinated again. Something we've seen all split for them. They are good when it comes to those little skirmishes in the early game. Now, as we can see the rest of anyone's legend trying to move in, they know there is no ultimate available here for Bubu. They're going to drop down the Rift Herald that they just picked up. Forge now finds himself in a little bit of a precarious situation, caught between an ice pillar and a scissors as they do drop down Shelly into the top lane. Now you can see Bubu does get the immunity as the charm does come out. One more Q and Auto should be able to do it. The charm has been botched completely, and they will get the Gwen out. Forge does not land it. Now ZDZ, he has to flash away. Shockwave lands, and everyone from WE has joined the party. It's going to be a PvE, and I will say that despite losing the kill, anyone's legend get all the plates up on top, and they're getting all these plates down on bottom. So in terms of net gold, they're still coming out on top.
Yeah, definitely a win for AL, right? I will say the fact they didn't get the tower and they committed Herald. It's not like
it's so good for Gwen.
You have like Infernal gives you like adaptive force, right? But there's a lot of champions where, you know, Game's coming in.
There we go. There's the charm going to land. As we can see, Beishong just kind of left Xie out to dry. Kadaya trying to see if he can run away, but he cannot. And that's going to be 2 quick kills going over the side of anyone's legend. There's no objective to take.
On you right now. It's on AL. That's why they're playing so aggressive so far up here.
Yeah, they really are. And you can see Beishong now. We will see them go straight down onto Cho. He gets caught by the shockwave and taken out of this game. Shing flashes away and keeps himself alive. The charm not going to land onto anybody as Bubu now wreaking havoc with the needlework. The feathers have been called, but nobody shall be stopped. It's a 1-for-none trade in favor of WE. And honestly, with the health bars, they can go straight towards this Baron.
You know, I was saying if it goes wrong, then I set it up. But honestly, that went pretty good. There's still a lot of members alive for AL to test, though. And health bars are starting to drop. This is risky.
Here we go. ZDZ is going to try and find himself Kadaya. As the Baron goes down to 1,000 HP, they will be able to secure it. Can they get the kills on the back of it? Xiaohao flashes away, knowing that he would have been dead to rights had he stayed any longer. And that's a Baron for the side of Team WE.
Also, not an easy target to pick off. And the thing is, like, everyone on AL is quite short range. If you have to approach the Felios, you are just going to get beaten up on.
Well, they're going to go ahead and start getting that beat up on right now, but it's going to be AL getting on top of Kadaya. Gets in there with the showstopper to start it all off. It really should be show starter. As Cho does end up falling down. This is just the power of the Gwen. You have that TP in pocket. As I said, that Bubu goes a little bit too close to the sun and will be taken down just before the turret gets taken by Shing. And feel like that was just a little bit of overzealousness from Bubu, but again, good turn here from WE.
So still a positive for them. And again, as long as they're not falling behind on these plays, they're pretty comfortable. But ZDZ, you might fall behind on this one.
He should be fine, I think. As I see that now, Kadaya does get him down with the Glacial Augment. They have got that with the Shockwave comboed in. We will see the Immortal Shield Bow coming out. He just about goes down. The Clockwork passive of the Orianna doing the last bit of tick.
They currently know they're on the back foot. and they're struggling here.
Whoa! Solar Flare goes completely wide as Chocho just says, I'm going in, nothing else but forward, as he now finally finds himself on the backside of this fight, but Biu is there to say hi. Kadaya burning down and will be taken out. That's a 3v1 as Biu is just taking out these health bars by himself. Oh, the Bay call was very nice there from Xayah to take out some last few remaining stragglers. WE versus AL, it ends up being a 3-for-3, and out of nowhere, we're looking at sole point now for anyone's island because they've got themselves the better health bars.
Yeah, ZDG just kind of went unchecked there and able to clean up, and WE have to back away. They will take this mid lane tier 2, so it's not like they get nothing. But now AL, one dragon away, and again, the game is very late. I still have concerns, but one of the bigger elements that still holds up in the late game, different over chase onto him there. Now he's looking for more.
Yeah, definitely looking for it. Anyone's legend trying to see if they can catch some people out while the Gwen is not here. The shockwave is going to be used. The solar flare catches out ZDZ. They've got the Gwen coming back off of a flank who immediately goes over the wall. The needlework doing just that as they find Chocho, but they will kill off the Gwen. That is a trade you will take any day of the lethal. Moonlight Vigil is good, but not good enough. The charm will land there on the Beishong as Betty is just trying to kite this one out with the feathers. You can see him moving forward. They get the flash in. Kadaya trying to land the CC, but he shall just CC himself for it into death. And now Xiaohao feels that they can go back into this fight. They haven't got a charm just yet. They will miss it straight away. These pillars are coming up so often. It's the AD carries popping off. It's Betty versus Xing. Betty versus the world. As he tries to make this one work, he won't be able to take down Xing and should be able to defend his break. The flank comes in. That's going to be a TP there from ZDZ as he gets himself a little bit of resistance from the hole breaker. This fight is not over. The shockwave is back. That's how long this fight took, and WE get themselves the 4 kills.
And with the jungler down for 25, they should just be able to head over towards that Baron. This is the thing, this 3-man, the Trundle, the Aphelios, and the Orianna. You have the constant rotation of those killers. It slows the shielding, the speed up from the Orianna, and then you just have Xing there, basically untouched because of that Bloodthirst that just ends up functioning as a moving turret, cutting down AL, and now they'll be able to secure that Baron. Second of the game.
Second of the game, they're going to get themselves up to about a 5,000.
Yeah, they can't really find too much headway, but ultimately one of the big things that is achieved is keeping AL trapped in their base. Dragon up in 20 seconds. Oh my lord!
Damn! Damn! And that's the damage that you were talking about when the Orianna starts to become a heavy hitter. That is what you would be expecting to see, and now you can start to get a little bit more value out of this Baron. You can run forward knowing that that charm catch potential is no longer there, and this could just be WE taking down anyone's legend. There's no real defense here because without the charm, there's no real threat of being killed.
Yeah, TP gonna come in from the Gwen to tank up the tower aggro. They're gonna look for it now.
They're gonna go for it. You gotta fight here and now. Your Nexus is exposed as Chocho has fallen. It's Betty trying to see what he can do, but you gotta flash forward by Xing to get themselves set up and ready. WE going to be taking this game, setting themselves up 1-0 in this series.